under the law of Moses. So that is what actually took me 90 days to just get to that point of understanding that the law of Moses was never given to us. We were not under its jurisdiction, and it had no authority over us. So it was given only to Israel, and it never, ever applied to us. And so that's what took me so long to have that shift in my thinking. There's 450 passages in the Bible about the law. 450. So I started by studying all 450 of them. And so I looked at every single one, and I couldn't find us in any of them.
Right.
But I was sure that still I was missing something. I was just looking for that one passage. There must be that one little passage that I'm missing.
Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving our praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. My name is Brother Napot from the Camp Prophets in Babylon down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I want to give double honor to elders and apostles, great millstone who teach or rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and to the ones listening again. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying unto you. And I want to get into a short, quick lesson as you see with the video. E knows, man. All right, Esau knows, man. All right, this is a Edomite woman, telling you straight up, man. The law wasn't given unto them, man. All right, that just shows you that the Lord is not dealing with them. But it was giving unto the Israelites, and the Israelites today are the, what you will call the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and that's who the Lord is dealing with. All right, that's who the Lord is dealing with. That's why, we are in such a horrible state right now, man, because we didn't follow that law. We disobeyed his law. We disobeyed the Lord. All right. So what the Lord do? He put us through captivity, put us through the hell we going through right now. He put those curses upon us heavy, man. All right. The curses from Deuteronomy 28, man. All right. That's how you know we are the Israelites, man. All right. That's how you know. The Israelites are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, because you don't see any other nation going through those type of curses, man. All right. Every single one. All right. But, you got what a woman was saying, the law of the Lord, the laws that the Lord gave to Moses to give them to Israel. All right. It wasn't for them, man. It was for Israelites, All right, so they cannot be saved. That just shows that just proves, that Esau, Edom himself cannot be saved, man. All right. But it says, this is Psalm chapter 147, verse 19. The brother put it in his caption. That's very appalled, because I was going to get on my Bible out, but he got it right here. So I'm going to read these real quick. It says, Psalm chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. All right, and he talking about the Lord, show his words unto Jacob and his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. It says, verse 20, he hath not dealt so with any nation. So he hasn't dealt so with any other nation, to show his word, show his laws, his statutes, his judgments, his commandments to any other nation but Israel. All right. It says, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So as for, the Lord's judgments, these other nations, they don't know them, man. All right, that's why they can just do whatever. You got Esau, he strives in his kingdom by wickedness, man, through wickedness, man. All right, because he's a, born of wickedness. All right, so they go off and do whatever, and it's not really, you don't really see much judgment going into them for it. But when Jake do it, Jake get judged, man. All right, that's the Lord's judging Jake, for going off. Jake's still getting judged, man. All right, even to this day, until we be saved, until the Lord take these curses off of us, Jake will still be getting judged, man, because Jake is still in wickedness. Jake's still disobeying the Lord. Jake's still not trying to follow the law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. All right. But as for these other nations, the Lord ain't really haven't dealt with them as such. All right. So that's like as a father, you have kids, you go discipline your kids. Before you look at anybody else's kids, you go disciplining your kids, man. All right. Then you go have to if some other kids putting their hands on your kids, you go, do what you gotta do to beat they ass, man. That's when your hands go have to go on those kids, man. Cause you're not gonna touch my children. That's how the Lord look at us, man. All right. He's seen us go off, and we did exactly what he told us not to do, and we disobeyed him. You know what I'm saying? So we had to go through captivity through all these other nations, and the other nations have put their hands, on us, man. All right, they put their hands on us. They spoiled us. They enslaved us as a nation, man. So the Lord's gonna judge them for that, man. The Lord's gonna beat their ass for that, man. All right, but first we go have to discipline us, for going off, for disobeying him. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord gave these laws, statutes, and commandments unto us, man. The Lord's dealing with us. And the Lord sees us as his children, man. All right. I want to get this real quick. So like, spill. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 56. It says, as for the other people, or what's the other people, which also come from Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. All right, so Lord, says for all the other people, all the other nations that's not of Israel, they be like unto spittle, like spit. When you spit on the floor, you don't really care too much for that spit, And he has likened them unto the abundance. He likened the abundance of them unto a drop. So he likened all of them as a drop, of water that falleth from a vessel, that fall from, a bucket of water. That one drop, you don't really care too much about it. You keep walking, you keep moving, as long as you still got the rest of the water in the bucket, Because the water gonna drop, man. All right, but you ain't gonna really care too much about that water drop, And that's what he likened. That's what he likened these heathens unto, man. All right, Esau, Edom unto, and you still got Jake that be trying to protect and save these other nations. Oh, you can't. The Lord loves everyone. So you think that they can do what they did unto us, and nothing happens, unto them. No consequences, no anything. It's like, I got this right here. I think it's in Zechariah. So you think, that they can do whatever unto us and there's no consequence and recompense for it? Nah, man. This is what the Lord says for it. It says Zechariah chapter 2 and verse 6 says, ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, saith the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. So the Lord is talking to, Israel, says, come forth, from the land of the north, because he has spread us abroad as the four winds of the heaven, So, we've been spread as a people, we're all over the place, we've been enslaved, and we're catching these curses all over the place, man. You go to China, Jake catch a hell there. You go to over there, all these different countries and nations, Jake will still be under those curses there. The curses always follow you, man. All right. It says, verse 8, for thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. All right. So he sent me unto the nations that which spoil you. All right. And who spoiled Israel? who put Israel into, captivity, enslaved us, Esau, Edom, man. All right. And all these other nations also, you know, all these other heathens also, they all had a part in our captivity. They all had a part in us being enslaved and our downfall. It says, "For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me." All right, so for behold, the Lord said, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants. And who are their servants? Us. We're, as of right now, we're serving Esau Edom in his kingdom. We built his kingdom. We have to work these jobs, and pay him, our money that we work hard for, man. All right. After we're done working, each and every day. So we are little servants, but the Lord says they shall be a spoil to their servants. All right. So they shall become a spoil unto us, man. All right. Once we take the kingdom, as in, Daniel says, we're going to take the kingdom, the saints of the Lord, we're going to take the kingdom. All right. They're going to become a spoil unto us now, man. All right. But I'm going to get this also. If I could think a second, Maccabees 3. If it's I think it's all on here. Here it goes. This is First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 10 says, "What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?" All right, so even this it tells you right here, man. What nations have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? Her meaning Israel, man. All right, what nation have not put us into captivity? What nation have not spoiled us? They all had some type of hand or part of our downfall, man. Of us catching hell, us being in captivity. They all had a part in it, man. All right, so the Lord's going to judge all their ass. The Lord's going to put them in slavery. They're going to have to receive recompense for the things that they have done unto us as a nation, man. All right, instead of the Lord loving them, the Lord hates, Lord hates these people, man. All right, for what they done unto us, man. All right, mainly Esau, Edom. The Lord hates Esau, Edom, man. All right, people think the Lord is all love. No, man, the Lord is a just God. The Lord hates and he loves, man. The Lord wounds and he heals, man. All right, there's just not, the things that happen in this world, when people die, when people get killed, that's all of the Lord. When we went to captivity, that was of the Lord, man. The Lord gave us unto Esau, Edom. Not Esau, Edom's going to have to pay, But, that's all I really want to get on that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Bashim Kakadash once again. Peace and blessings to hopeful elect and the ones listening in. Shalom.